Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That is an interesting choice of assassin that I didn't think they will go for, but they did. Why do you think they went with the Karina pick smiling?
Karina she can easily target that Lilia. I mean, Lilia has that petrify, but Irithel needs to watch out for Karina, you know. It would be real easy for Karina having that magic burst damage. She might take down Irithel pretty quick, so I'm guessing that's the reason they went in for Karina. And since they have banned the most hyper positions and role, they don't want their teams to just go in and pick up a random hyper role which they couldn't fill in. So I'm guessing that's the reason they went in for Karina.
Maybe, maybe. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see if Karina would be able to penetrate that strong lineup Team Smart Omega has in the form of Fredrin, Martus, and Rafaela. Though, just as I thought, Martus will be going for the jungle right there. EXP laner accompanying him, trying to stop any possible invade right there. Brock coming in, trying to spy on the blue buff whether the opponent jungler is taking blue or red to start the match off with. Karina will be jungling for the side of Team Rrq there. Grok slotting in at the roam position for the side of Team Rrq with Valentino obviously as the mage, offlaner being Yuzong and the gold laner being Clint. And for the side of Team Smart Omega, it is going to be Irithel on the gold lane, Martes on the jungle, Rafaela in the Delia in the mage, and Fredrin in the EXP lane, just as I thought it would work out to be an interesting matchup indeed. With the Rafaela pick coming in from the side of Team uh, Smart Omega, as you said, is going to be a wow factor indeed. And the
Rafaela.
Karina pick Karina pick coming in from RRQ is a surprise as well. So let's go ahead and watch out how it turns out. This is one of the most exciting matches that is going to be happening. It's a do or die situation. Both the teams are going to be giving their 100%, isn't it, Smiling?
Yes, they are give not just 100, they are going to give in their all because this match does matter a lot. And Rafaela is going to poke a lot and slow down those enemy heroes as and when they try to dive in. You know that's the most annoying factor about Rafaela. The way she just speeds up her teammates with her first skill and then who can slow down the enemies. That is something which she has a lot in advantage. Meanwhile, the first turtle is up, and we can see Karina trying to go in, but Martis makes sure that he and his teammates are there and already have the turtle. Martis does manage to get the turtle.
Martis does manage to get the turtle, but the double kill coming in from the side of Team RRQ onto the side of Team Smart Omega there. They lose key components such as Martis and Rafaela, their front line. The burst damage coming from Karina was just too insane. Even though Team Smart Omega were able to successfully get the turtle, they lost 2 kills, which is a bad trade in my opinion.
Yes, it is a bad trade. I mean, the turtle is almost for waste since turtle was just taken and the hyper just died. So Fella trying to poke her best, but right now RRQ did have a good start there. They didn't get the turtle, but they made sure to get at least 2 kills, which is much more beneficial than a turtle right now.
We can see even though taking the turtle then put Team Smart Omega into the lead for the gold at least there. Rafaela sticking out with Lilia, trying to scout out the bushes with the first kill is going to be amazing. The damage coming in from Lilia is also insane. Onto Valentina there. Brock goes in with the help of Valentina, will be able to secure that mid lane minion wave very, very quickly. They will be continuously rotating there in the top lane, though there might seem to be a fight coming to in place. Yep, there was a fight. There was an engage onto Grok, but seeing Valentina and Clint coming to back that Grok up, Team Smart Omega thought it was a smart decision to go back and camp instead. Grok going and trying to zone out, maybe giving vision to his team scouts. Everyone sitting in the bush behind that turret there, and yeah, rest. It is back to the normal play, normal mind games that we see in each game.
Yes, and the second turtle is up. Both the teams are going to go in for the turtle and make sure this time they get the turtle without losing much of a life. So Karina has started the turtle and it's
Three
go ahead.
to be breaking out. Irithel escaped, barely managed to escape with low HP. Right, that Black Dragon from Yuzong makes sure that Karina secures that turret. His Black Dragon from right there on the turtle made sure that none of the side of Team Smart Omega will be able to penetrate and go on trying to secure that turtle. And Karina, with with a lot of comfort, secures that turret. I mean turtle. In the top lane, though, Grok is helping out his marksman, that is Clint, to be farming up. So is Rafaela from the side of Team Smart Omega. There might be an engage in the top lane, but Grok going in from behind. He was trying to maybe trap Irithel so that their team can go in, but the plan failed as Martus and Rafaela quickly came to the help. Valentina stealing Lilia's ult right there. It won't be much of a help, but yeah, it is some help. It is a good pick against Valentina, the Lilia, and that is showing to working
And
out very well for the side of Team RRQ.
we see that for now there is nothing much going on. Yes, RRQ has that little upper hand. They do have that small goal lead, and Turtle is going to take time. Meanwhile, in the bot, Fedrin trying to poke Yuzog. There is a backup that Karina knows exactly when to be, where to be. On the top, we see it's a 3v3 situation. They are just poking each other and not really going in for the fight. So, okay.
A game of chess being played by both teams. They are one team is being the aggressor, other being playing excellently defensive. Rafaela seems to be a perfect pick right here. You know, her team giving the mobility with her passive as well while using the skills is helping their team a lot.
Helping the team. Meanwhile, the third turtle is up, and we see Karina is not going to waste much of a time and just go in for the turtle. Clint pretty low will be forced to retreat using his black dragon form to just distract those enemies, and Karina manages to get the third turtle as well. This is again RRQ having a good start for their team in the starting of the game. Looks like Karina will be invading the jungle and trying to go in for the buff. She does manage to get the buff as well.
Yeah, in the top lane, there was a fight in which Grok and Clint together were able to successfully get a kill onto Irithel and their counterparts. That forced Team Omega Esports to be on 3v4 near the turtle situation. That was something amazing of a play which Team RRQ made, that Grok ensuring that Clint comes out on top in that exchange in the top, and they successfully, comfortably even pick up the turtle, the third turtle. Right now, Team Omega has the first turtle, but the second and third go in favor of Team RRQ. Ever since that, we have been the dominators of this match. The um, Again, the vibes of last match seeming to be repeating for the side of Team Smart Omega here. The team fight breaks in. Rafaela uses her ultimate trying to stop Grok, but Grok gets immune by his passive. Both the teams will be retreating as there was no successful exchange for either of the team. They will be wanting to play it safe. Martis and Yuzong have a little tussle there. Martis retreats as well. The team of Team RRQ will go straight in for the turret, and once they get the turret, they are out of there. They are not going to engage further and try to risk what they have right now. Karina successfully showing the dominance and why she was the better pick here in this situation, and proving us wrong, us casters wrong, is such a fun
Prove
to watch.
you
The
wrong.
first one, yeah, prove me wrong, not you. Like, Exactly. The first Lord is up. Karina will waste no time in going for the Lord straight, and the whole team of Team RRQ will be zoning out the side of Team Omega Esports. The wild charge coming in onto Martis there and Fredrin, but Karina will be successfully getting the Lord before Team Omega manages to get even close to that Lord.
Yes, that was an easy lot. Coming in for Team RRQ, they do have to go deep, they do have to push, they did manage to push top and mid lane turret, and now they're going in for the second turret as well. So that was an accomplishment. Coming for Team RRQ, they have the map control, they have the dominance, they have the early game advantage as well. So all they need to do right now is try ending the game early, because once they manage to end this game early, it is going to be good for them. Once Irithel is farmed in late game, that might cause a lot of trouble to them, as we know Irithel in the late game.
Right, Team RRQ has the lead as the domination there goes down the tier 2 turret for the match, for the mid lane as well in this match. Lord will be marching into the inhibitor of the mid lane as well. Will Team RRQ be able to get the mid lane turret as well? Wild Chat comes in, trying to pick out someone from that group of people. The passive for the shield goes down for all the inhibitor turrets, not just the mid and the bot here. A killing spree coming in for Clint there. Picks up a kill onto Rafaela comfortably. The damage coming in from Valentina is just too much for Lilia. Lilia's half HP gets burst down by the combo of Lilia right there. Just the top inhibitor remaining. No, the top and bot, both inhibitors remaining for the side of Team Smart Omega right there. A pretty solid domination showing by Team RRQ.
I mean, 11 minutes in the game, and they managed to take down almost all but two, I would say, but that is going to be one soon. So yes, a one main inhibitor turret after that base. So RRQ is showing how and why they are dominating this game. They do have complete access to the map and the control as well. The goal just keep increasing as much as possible. The second Lord is going to be a, but RRQ is going to make sure that one inhibitor turret remaining won't be remaining anymore.
Yeah, Yuzong uses a Black Dragon ability, goes and tries to pick out a kill onto someone. Just zoning them out is also enough as Clint picks out the last remaining inhibitor turret down as well. The second Lord will be spawning soon. This second Lord might be the last Lord for the side of Team Smart Omega. The discipline coming in from the side of Team, showcased by the side of Team RRQ, has just been amazing. They're just going for the objectives. They're not committing too much. They're zoning out Team. Smart Omega out of the turrets. They're picking out the turrets and they're just going away, taking advantage of the defensive play that Team Smart Omega is showcasing. And just like that, all the inhibitors are down for the side of Team Smart Omega. They seem to be in trouble as the domination from the side of Team RRQ continues. They are successful in keeping the team in their base itself while Karina gets that Lord. The Lord is marching down straight in the mid lane. This might prove to be the last Lord for the side of Team RRQ right there. If they play their cards right and they go for the main base, forcing side of Team Smart Omega to go out. But when cornered up is the timing when they come out to be their best. They are cornered up right now. The only inhibitor, the only base remaining. There breaks out a team fight. Yuzong enters the Black Dragon form, zones everyone out, marking them for the passive. NG seems to be in trouble. He will be retreating. Mart is using his ultimate, chasing him, and gets a kill onto. Fredrin gets a kill onto Yuzong. Croc gets a kill onto Martis instead, and the marksman being locked onto turret. That means GG, well played. RRQ Mika come out on top against Omega Empress. Both the teams played really well. Smart discipline and just sheer focus managed to win the game for Team RRQ Mika.